Hello and welcome to Nightcap. Oh, wait, that. Hello and welcome to Nightcap, the bi-weekly web show consisting of two friends unwinding with the topics that make us hot. My name is Richard Pucci, and I am drinking a Moscato on the rocks. And this is my wonderful co-host. I am a real person, Nickens. Hello, Miss Joy. How are you?
I am doing well, and I am drinking my own saliva because I wasn't thirsty at the moment. How are you doing, sir?
Oh my gosh, well.
Let's open that box.
This is not our current... Oh wait, I'm going to set a timer since I don't even know where we're at. This is not our new schedule time. This time frame, unfortunately, happened because I locked my keys at my store. So my keys consisted of my car keys, my key to get to my house, but we have a spare. Yeah, so I had to get a ride from work to my house. I picked up my spare key, and then when I had the spare key, I was ready to drive home. And luckily the person, Cupid, texted somebody from work about coming to get the thing. So I said goodbye to him. And then right as I was pulling out, I saw the car coming in to pick up the keys. So I just ran back because I didn't want him to have to drop off the keys since I already inconvenienced him so much.
Aww.
Yeah, so he's back, which is so great.
Yes, Cupid's returned.
Yes. So that was good. Hey, Rodney's back. Hey, Rodney.
God.
Sorry we're late. That's my fault. I was dumb. So that is our non-essential talking point.
Glad you're here now. And again, I was getting a little antsy because I was like, usually there's a scheduled time. I'm not trying to reveal the times, but usually he calls minutes before. So I'm like, all right, at least we have some time to chat and talk and then prep a bit. But it was past 11 and I'm like, he didn't call. Nothing. And then I'm like, is he okay? And then in my mind, I'm like, oh God, please tell me he didn't get into a car accident, or is he okay? Or is he at home? Is he asleep? Am I interrupting him? I don't know. So I was just like, let me just call because I don't know what happened, but you're alive and well. And I'm very happy.
Woo! So that is the tale of the reason why. And also hello to person number 2. We love you, and be sure to comment. This is a live video stream, so we enjoy any and all participation. All right, I'm gonna go over stuff that we are probably going to talk about. Pinball Pass, Dumb Phone Challenge, Janelle Monae, Janelle Monae.
Yes.
Comics and vlogging, Handmaid's Tale, Vaginal Fantasy, Queer Eye, Friday the 13th, Shadow of the Colossus, Automata, Adventure Pals, The Avengers, Infinity Wars, Ready Player One. All right, so we are going to start off with life stuff. So I got a pinball pass to the Pinball Museum. I told you guys about it last show, and it is fantastic. I have gone probably about 7 or 8 times since, and it is so great, and I'm so happy. And it was a great thing that I bought. So thumbs up to that. Dumb Phone Challenge is currently over. What did I learn? That I could have a dumb phone. And then yesterday, I was walking around Target for $64. Do you remember old Nokia phones? The bricks? They re-released them for nowadays, and like on the packaging it's like preloaded with snake. And it was $64, and I've wasted $64 on like way worse stuff. So I was like this close to buying it, but I didn't. Probably because my Apple Watch would then be useless. But I just figured like, oh, it might be fun to have like a real dumb phone, but I didn't get it. So
poor baby. Consumption.
So yes. So would you like to move on to Janelle Monae and Mosley?
Yeah. Side note, I forgot that the dumb phone was a challenge. I just think this might be my new way of life.
Yes, I can meet somebody.
Yeah, I really prefer it to be this way now. And I mean, the only time I really use Safari, like if I have to go on Twitter, I don't at all. I'll just use Safari for Twitter, but it's for very brief stints. Other than that, I think that this is fine. I feel better about having everything kind of on the iPad. So bam, you converted me.
Yes. See, I think the reason why I end up going back is because I get rid of Safari. So that way it's like whoosh. But also it was weird because I did it while like somebody was away. So I definitely had I don't know, it was like weirder for me because, or at least I saw it more as a necessity because then I was using my phone for more text messaging. The only thing that I put back on my phone was I brought back the App Store and Safari. And I didn't put anything on, but yeah, no, it's just one of those things that I don't know. There's something about simplifying our phones. They're with us all the time.
Yeah, no, you're right. And I'm definitely glad for the challenge. I appreciate it. Yeah, this is new. To Janelle Monae, I had her, I actually bought, God, I don't even know how to just bring up and say it. Yeah, I was going to say it. Okay, so I bought tour tickets for me and the baby to go to see Janelle Monae, aka Janelle Mosley, and I bought them last Wednesday, and it came if you bought a pre-sale ticket to her tour, you got her album for free. So last Friday I got a link and I was able to binge her album finally, and Dirty Computer is the name of the album. And if you haven't seen it, and I mean literally seen it, please go see it. If you haven't listened to it, please go listen to it. Janelle Monae is straight up living her grown woman life, and I'm just here for it. And I was already a fan of hers before all of the things that she's revealed in the past couple of days. So
what did she reveal?
Well, she revealed that she is a queer Black woman, that she is bi, and she is possibly expanding into pansexuality, and she's just like not giving any F's about anyone or anything. And her music video, which I guess it can say emotion picture is what she calls it, of the album, was her and some fine, I'm trying not to curse, but like fine looking people of all races just doing the most and living in her fantasy amazing beat the patriarchy land. And it was beautiful. So if anyone, and it's for free. If anyone has, oh, hey, Rick, what's up? Oh, and Ronnie likes the album. Oh my God. Hey, Ronnie likes the album. I'm reading it there real quick, but she premiered her emotion picture on BET and MTV, and it was the censored version. We have yet to watch the uncensored version, but I am waiting to see it. So that's that. She will be in New York City July 19th, either 19th or 18th. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the tickets right now, but so heavily awaiting to watch her. Comic book world, I have purchased comics. I went a little crazy, and I haven't been able to get to all of them yet, but I'm slowly going through them, and I'm very, very happy. It's more, I bought the volume. You know how you go into a place and you want to get one thing, but you end up getting like 5 things?
Yeah.
So that's what happened at the comic book store. I just wanted to get the follow-up to the comic book that I introduced real quick called Sunstone. And I ended up buying the hard book cover copies of volume 1 and 2, which cost a pretty penny. I'm sorry, book 1 and book 2, which compiled all of them into one. I have them sitting next to me. So anyway, there's that. And then real quick, I started to vlog again.
Woo!
Yes, but I'm not calling it Minute of Me. For now, the title that I decided to make it is called Talking to Myself, because that's what it's basically encapsulating. So I'm going to try to release those vlogs tomorrow, and they'll be scheduled. So it's not what you're getting isn't exactly, due to my current situation, I can't upload. Like, I would have to be running to a place every day to like upload stuff. So it's just going to be straight up what I've recorded, and then you'll just see afterward, so that I don't go crazy mentally trying to do what I did before, which was like record my whole day and then fix it, edit it, put it up. Like, I can't do that right now. So, yeah, that's it.
Woo!
Tag, well, you're it.
I am so happy that you are back to it, and you're doing it on your own terms, and you're doing it for yourself. And that is always a good thing when you do that. Yes, TV. Handmaiden's Tale, or Handmaid's Tale. I always call it Handmaiden. I don't know why. It came back, and it was freaking awesome. I don't know if you guys are watching Handmaid's Tale, even though I call it Handmaiden's Tale. It's great. So, spoiler alert.
Good.
So at the end of the first season, all of a sudden our protagonist gets shipped away, like they took her, and you had reason to believe that it could have been a really good thing, and lo and behold, it was not a really good thing.
No.
And there were repercussions for her actions.
No.
I'm sorry, I totally have a hangnail right now. Like,
we just watch it.
I know, I just bit my nail way too low, and now it's like hanging on. Like, it's like, yeah.
Get a nail clipper. I have one.
Okay, wait. Oh wait, let's see if the magic. And it's funny too, because like I totally have a nail clipper over here, but I bite my nails like nobody's business. Like, and I bite them so short.
Oh no.
So Handmaid's Tale. The thing about it is that, so like you think that like, oh, okay, like they took her away and it could be for this really good reason. But it was not. And that's like totally freaky, right?
Yeah.
And lo and behold, they were like, never mind. Wait a second. I
heard that was good too.
And lo and behold, her actions have no repercussions because she's pregnant. Yes. So basically she like started this whole shitstorm for like a whole bunch of other people in her situation, and they found out that she was pregnant, and they were like, well then you have to watch all these other people get tortured, and you get fed a wonderful lunch and dinner, and it's happening right in front of you.
Dang.
Yeah, it's a brutal society.
I've never seen an episode of this, but this seems insane.
Oh no, it's awesome. If you culturally, if you're interested in great commentary about what's going on, yeah, Watch Handmaid's Tale. Handmaiden's Tale.
I think you're confusing Handmaid's Tale and The Handmaiden, which is a movie. So they're just blending them. I don't know.
Maybe. Oh, right. And all right. So a talking point that I wanted to definitely make is the web show Vaginal Fantasy, which had Felicia Day, Veronica Belmont, Bonnie Burton, and Kyla Caseby. These wonderful women talked in Google. What is this called?
Hangouts?
Google Hangouts, yes.
Oh my.
They talked about, it was a online book club, and they were like the grandparents of this show. And after 69 episodes, they did an episode a month. And like 5 years of having a show, they have just ended. So I feel like I have to say thank you to Vaginal Fantasy for giving us a medium that we can do a show like this in vastly different areas. So yes, very sad. Yeah, and the last episode, and it's funny too because they like reviewed like romance books. It was a romance book club, and I never read the books, but I always watched the show because they were so awesome. And I kind of always wanted that to be. I always wanted our show to be like that, like something that you could just like watch, even if like you didn't care about like any of the stuff we talked about. It's like the personalities sort of override any sort of interests. So that is it. Right. All right. And you watched some Queer Eye?
Yeah. I watched it on Netflix because what's TV now? I like it. I like the first 2 episodes. The third episode, but yeah, I watched I think 3 episodes thus far, and I really enjoyed this rebooted version of Queer Eye. I like the people. I mean, I like the other dudes too, like the original Fab Five, but I do like this one now for I guess it was 2017 they recorded it, so 2018. So yeah, I like it. It's fun. I want to continue to watch more episodes of them. They're really funny, and I'm starting to become a little obsessed with them, like on the internet. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, definitely check them out. They did make me tear up and cry a couple times. So yeah, I do like how essentially it is like 5 gay men ranging from all spectrums of gay. Like you got the dude that like he's so masculine looking, like he's just like, yeah man, you know, that's what we do. Like he doesn't seem like he would like guys, but then you see him, you're like, oh okay, like yeah, I guess. And then you have the other side of the spectrum. I mean, there's many spectrums, but they range from like masculine energy to like feminine energy. And I like how they take one straight dude, and he's not just like some bro that they got off the street. They're like men that have complex lives and feelings, and they just do a little just here, just there, and it gets these guys to open up and be like, yeah, you know, I've been through some dark things, but thanks to you guys, I was able to get out of that. It's just like, see what a little kindness does when you just give someone attention and actually help them legitimately. So yeah, it's just an uplifting show. I like it.
Oh, so cute. Sidebar conversation. Mr. Rodney says that he has only watched the first episode of the new season of Into the Badlands, and that we should also check out Lost in Space on Netflix as well.
Let me put that on my list.
I feel, oh my God. Speaking of Netflix, I was watching other sidebar of the sidebar. I was watching Netflix with the Cupid last night, and 2 things popped up that piqued my interest, and I
What were they?
All right, so the two things that piqued my interest, the show Nailed It is freaking hysterical.
Oh my god. We've watched all the episodes, yes.
We just watched one episode and it was so funny. And like it's so funny. Like there's this the host is like this like big girl and she's like funny, and then they have like two people that can actually cook. And so like the people can ask for help, and basically they're trying to make stuff like Instagram like food. And all they are given are the directions of how to like make the base item, and they have to do all the decorating themselves. And so they can like ask for help, and then like there's a nag button where like the host has to like go over and nag the people, or at least in the first episode, and it was hysterical. So that is amazing. And then also, and I'm going to butcher the name of this, there is a new cartoon on Netflix, because it says Netflix.
Agretzko?
Yes.
Oh my god, we literally watched the same thing.
I haven't watched it yet, but it's so cute. It's about like this like cat. It's about this, and like it's a cartoon and it's Japanese, and it's about like this cat, and she's like working a dead end job, and it's just so cute looking. But like there's like a pig that looks angry, and I haven't watched it yet, but I really want to. Is it good?
Oh my god, I can't even. Oh my god, Vivi, don't answer. Vivi, can you see me? Okay, Ricky Nailed It, and he's about to watch Agretzko. Hilarious. Okay, like I just had to, because I saw it on Twitter and it was just like, I have to watch this. I have to binge watch this. And then we just straight up watch it. It's so funny, and I relate to it so much. Not in my current job status, so let's put that out there, but seeing her life is just hilarious. And I also love heavy metal, like death metal, so I like the songs that will ensue, and I love the characters. And you can watch it in many languages. Do you plan on watching it in English?
It looked like it, or at least the trailer was in Japanese, but it was subtitled. Do they have it dubbed?
Yeah, they do. And it's current, like they have current how do you say, like trends.
Okay.
Like they talk like how we talk currently. So it's not just like, hi, let's go. I am so happy to be like, there's
what's
so
up,
much.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's not like, it's more like, hey, what's up? Like, and she's like, oh, nothing. And then I don't want to say it like that, but it's funny. They have references to things. I loved hearing it in English for certain people's voices and just how they speak. And when you read the subtitles, I like to have subtitles and listen in English, because I just, the subs didn't match up to exactly what they said in English, so I just like turned them off after a while. But it was funny, very funny, very worth it. I recommend everyone watch it, like totally watch it. And it's short. There's short episodes too.
Oh, you just saying the thing about the subs and the dubs and it being like like sort of like hippified. That reminds me of does anybody remember Super Milk Chan show?
Oh my god, I used to love that show. Yes, on Cartoon Network.
Yes,
or Adult Swim.
Or I bought the DVD before it even like came out, like before it was like fully released. And the great thing about that show is that if you watch the original Japanese version, like they would like let's say if it was like, oh, somebody's making counterfeit money, instead of printing Mary Kate, they've printed Ashley. They would like have like two like different, like it was just funny to see how like they translated certain things to make it hip for like English speakers, as opposed to just keeping the original Japanese translation, which would make no sense culturally. All right, so both of us have done a little bit of gaming. I'm just going to do a quick little Friday the 13th review. Currently, the game right now is Oh, and Rodney says the Super Milk Chan show was hilarious, or is hilarious. It is, and it still is good. I still have the DVD. I bought both DVDs. They should make more. It kind of reminds me of my love of Space Ghost Coast to Coast.
Oh my god, I love Space Ghost.
And I remember, which is so funny because watching that now, like none of the stuff is the same. So like you had to have been around at that time to understand why they did certain things. So Friday the 13th, still no update. But Cupid played it, and I was so mad because his first game that he played, he lived.
Oh, like me.
Yeah, because like the Jason like didn't play, and I was very upset. But then I think he got killed the next time, and then Jason popped up, or I was Jason, and then I killed everybody.
So, good.
Yeah.
Talented self.
Oh my gosh, Rodney is having a flashback to all things early Adult Swim. He's like, Super Milk Chan is hilarious. Oh my gosh, I remember Space Ghost too. Oh, and the Brack Show.
Yes, I actually liked the Brack Show. I know a lot of people didn't care for it, but I actually liked it because I enjoyed Brack. He was stupid, but he was not so stupid some of the time.
Part of me wants to I just want to look up Space Ghost 2018.
Oh my god, yes. I think this was definitely the age when Adult Swim was really popping, and they had rando shows, but it was cool to still check them out and watch. But nowadays, I'm like, I don't know what the heck's on there. I don't know what they got now.
Oh no. Oh man, come on. No, doesn't look like there's going to be any revivals anytime soon. So
nah,
we'll cross our fingers that might happen. You finished The Shadow of the Colossus?
Yes, I did. After finally just sucking it up and getting through these colossi. Yeah, I finished it, and I'm not as fulfilled as I thought it was going to be when this ended. Visually, the game is beautiful, gorgeous, but I think for the story, I just felt like that's it. I did all of this work, and that's the ending. I wasn't really that impressed with it, but I liked playing it. It was nice.
Sometimes that's got to be enough.
Yeah, I mean, and I only said that because when I was finding walkthroughs, when I would get stuck, I'd have to figure out, not me figure out, just watch it. But the people that I would watch would be like, oh my God, this game is revolutionary. And oh my God, this is my favorite game of all time. And I played it when it came out on PlayStation 2, and to play it on PlayStation 4 is incredible. And this was my first time playing it at all. So for me, I was like, it's visually stunning. I love this open world, and I would love to play this again. However, I usually am in games for the story, the plot, and the music. And the plot was just kind of it wasn't enough for me. It was very vague. So I didn't really care too much for it. But I finished it. It's done. Beat it off my list.
Oh, it was just another check mark.
Yeah, pretty much. I'm happy I finished it, and I love the present. It was a Valentine's Day present, so I'm happy I got it completed in this year. So,
which is saying a lot for you.
Oh yeah. Because it takes me forever to beat games, so I really want to get that one done. And then I bought a bunch of other games. I guess because I stopped playing one main game, so that means I had to buy 50 other games. I think I'm just a game collector instead of a gamer. But I hope to play all these. These would be dope to play.
Yeah. Your Nier Automata Adventure Pals.
Yeah. Nier, I'm assuming it's called Nier Automata. It looked visually stunning. I'll say that again, for a Square Enix game. And from some reviews, it looked I mean, they said that it would be like it's an incredible game, and oh my god, you should pick this up. It was, best game of the year or whatever. So I just figured, it looks beautiful. I'll try it. But it was expensive for the longest time, and FYI, if anyone, oh, okay, Rodney, thank God you've played it. Okay, good. Just FYI, if anyone didn't know, it's still Golden Week on PlayStation Store. And they have percentages off of games, and this one got knocked down a ton. So I was like, if I don't buy it now, I'm probably not gonna get it for the same price. So I bought that, and I think it's called Gravity Pass. It's like remastered. Please, Rodney, correct me because I know you probably played this. Gravity Pass, and then Seasons of Fall. That was Baby's request, but it also looked like a great game, and Baby said that I probably would want to play that. So I was like, yeah, you know what I like by now. Like, I'll trust you. So and then Adventure Pals is a game that we played at PlayStation Experience, and we were just waiting on it to come out. So finally it came out, and I was like, oh my god, like I didn't know it was out. So I bought it, and it's really fun. It's kind of like Adventure Time, like, but not adventure. It's drawn like something you would see in Adventure Time, but it's not. I really like it. It's co-op, and I would hope to play with you someday. All these co-op games that we have, we can play together. So yeah, love these games.
Now we're going to get to the hard-hitting top story.
It's not Kanye.
What?
It's not Kanye West.
No, I have no idea what's going on with Kanye West because I don't have Twitter.
Good.
And I didn't watch Wendy Williams today, so because that's my. I saw the Avengers: Infinity Wars. Joy's like, I don't want to listen to any of this. Okay, so Mr. Rodney, have you seen the Avengers Infinity Wars? Before I start talking about this, and I will be nice, Joy, I will, unless Rodney says that it's okay, I will not do any spoilers. And then we will talk. Okay, he has.
Oh, God.
All right.
I also wanted to watch it on the weekend, but then we ended up watching the movie that we watched. So I was like, all right, well, I'll eventually watch it, but go ahead.
Okay, so I have never seen one of the new like Marvel Cinematic Universes movies. I didn't watch like any of them at all whatsoever. I like heard like bits and pieces. And I was just like, whatever. The only thing that I ever like really care about is like watching the dumb X-Men movie. So me, Cupid, and a girl that we work with, Casey, we went to go watch. We were like hanging out, and then they were like, oh, let's watch a movie. And then we wanted to see A Quiet Place again, but it wasn't playing at the time frame that we had. So they were like, oh, let's watch Infinity Wars. And like I was like, okay, I'll watch it. Not really caring. And we watched it in 3D, and it was really freaking cool. The explosions and the fight sequences were awesome. Did you read the comic, Joy?
Of this?
Yeah.
No?
Okay. All right. Well, Rodney, I don't know if the thing that I thought was very interesting were all the dumb plot holes. Like certain things could have been like a certain thing could have been stopped like way before anything happened. Like part of me was like, Doctor Strange could have stopped that event from happening. I was also like, the Scarlet Witch could have like, if the Scarlet Witch can destroy the entire universe, I'm pretty sure the Scarlet Witch also could have stopped that from happening. And then I was super happy because I was watching and I was like, that's Michonne.
oh yeah. Still there.
I was like, that's Michonne. I was like, she doesn't have hair. And And then I was so happy to see the moth woman. I don't know her name. The moth woman from Guardians of the Galaxy. The moment that I saw her pop up, I was like,
"Oh, there she go! Yeah, she's in this. Oh, shoot!
But you don't know her name. But I was the moment that she popped up, I was like, I looked at Casey, who I say that konnichiwa to. Both of us were like, konnichiwa, and then she responded, "Hi." Mantis. Okay.
Thank you, Rodney.
And it's so funny because I hadn't seen any of these movies. I kind of just know bits and pieces of them in passing. I just thought it was very interesting to watch. And also, Rodney, I'm speaking in code because you don't know what I'm talking about.
No, but I do have a clue, though.
After somebody receives the Spirit Stone, is it just me, or could they undo what they had to do to get the Spirit Stone? Because that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, well, they did that, so now they can undo that. I was like, that has no merit. And then also, it's funny. I don't know. I'm like so talking in code because like I don't want Joy to know anything. But yeah, it was very interesting. I like the fight sequences. My favorite moment was halfway through the movie. I was like, oh, that's Thor.
Oh my God, what?
Because it didn't look like Thor. It didn't look like Thor at all. And then I was like Steve Rogers. I was like the entire time. I was like, who the hell's that?
I got Captain America.
No. Because of like his because of his hair. Yeah, because he's not in costume. I was like, who the hell's that? And then he like caught like a staff, and like halfway through, and like as he caught the staff, I started laughing because he kind of looked like the way that they want Aquaman to look. And I was just like, ha ha ha, he's Aquaman, ha ha ha. And I was laughing and nobody was laughing. Like that was like a big moment because it was like his reveal. And I was just laughing hysterically because I thought it was Aquaman, which is funny because that's not the same.
Not even the same universe, but it's totally dope. I still haven't even seen Justice League. So, you know, there you go. I do have a question, but I don't want it to be answered. Does that make sense?
Okay.
I have a question. So I've been avoiding spoilers like the plague. And of course I go to Twitter, which is the worst place to go. And I've clearly, people are upset about this movie and that there's piles of dust and people evaporating. And I'm just like, someone clearly, and then Wong from Doctor Strange, the Asian guy, people are using him a lot as memes. And I'm just like, what happened in this damn movie? Like, what is going on? It's just piles of dust, people evaporating, the Asian dude, and then people are sad. Like, people don't like it.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know.
He's not saying anything. I can't say anything. All I have to say is I liked the ending. I thought it made sense. I am not against our antagonist at all. I think our antagonist is smart. I was a little sad about certain situations, but in the vast nature of the world, I wasn't upset.
I also have another question. With the with the plot holes that you mentioned, do you think they did it on purpose to have another movie, or do you think it was because of?
I just think it would have been. I think they went with better storytelling. Just because, like, let's say if somebody's able to go back in time and undo, like, if they're building a pyramid and they want to get to this big climax, because characters can do certain things that would cause that to not happen, they're going to ignore that. So, like, that's totally understandable. But just, like, realistically, like, they did that for, like, storytelling purposes. But realistically, like, as somebody that, like, has, like, some character knowledge, I'll say, I was like, wait a minute. That person could have stopped that. You know? But I mean, like, granted, like, comic books and, you know, characters, or, you know, it's all different, but like part of me was like, come on, Scarlet Witch could have like stopped, like super stopped that. Like she
use your
like,
powers, stupid.
I'm like, I know. I was like, Scarlet Witch could have undone.
The only movie I haven't seen is currently is Thor Ragnarok.
Okay.
But I've seen everything else. So I'm pretty abreast with what's going on in that Marvel universe. So I don't really know, but I do know that there's one post-credit scene. That's what I heard.
Yeah.
I will stay for the whole thing though, but I only saw one.
I saw it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, I only know for sure that there's one post-credit scene. And you know, and that's strange because usually there's two. You get the one in the middle of the end of the credits, and I mean, you get one in the kind of beginning of the credits, and then you get one at the end. So I'm nervous.
Rick said that the last Marvel Cinematic movie that he saw was Winter Soldier.
Oh, that one was good.
And Rodney is saying, just go watch it, Joy. The ending was great. And he was exactly what her powers are in the comics, but I still think that they were well done. Okay. Boop. All right. And to what you saw Ready Player One.
Yeah, I actually wanted to watch it months ago, but of course, Black Panther and A Wrinkle in Time. So I'm like, let me watch those first. I actually enjoyed it. It had a lot of video game references, obviously, in there, and I really enjoyed the plot and the story. There's one part though, or when I say part, like there's a certain thing that would happen in the movie that I didn't like, and it was T.J. Miller. Have you seen Ready Player One? Okay. There's a character in the movie, and he's supposed to be a bad guy, but it's T.J. Miller, and T.J. Miller's character is basically him, and he's supposed to be a bad guy, but he would be funny, but it would be dry humor funny. So let's say the main antagonist needed help from T.J. Miller's character, and T.J. Miller would be like, the orb of destiny, let's say, and then he'd be like, did you hear what I said? It's the orb of destiny. And he's like, I get it. And he's like, fine, I'm just trying to help you out. Like doing it once or twice is okay. He kept doing it every time he would be on. Okay, it's not that funny after a couple times. So I just kind of felt like his character was useless. Like he really didn't need to be there at all. It was just, but I mean, hey, everyone needs to get a paycheck, right? So, and I found the main character, the main actor who plays, what's his name? Shoot, he said it like 10 times. Something Watts.
I like how you remember T.J. Miller, but you don't remember the lead.
I can't remember his name. It's something Watts. It begins with a W. I'm sure Ronnie would be like, it's this. Ronnie's my Wikipedia, by the way. Either way, the dude's name was Watts. I just find that the actor looked funny to me. Like I don't know. He just looks funny to me. Kind of reminds me of Kylo Ren, but like a boy Kylo Ren. But maybe because this boy had lips and I was not used to that, I was just like, oh, he has a face with lips and like cheeks and hair. I don't know. He just looked funny to me. I don't know where he's from, but he was kind of distracting. Everybody else was cool. I liked it. It was fun. It was funny. A lot of references. Yeah. So watch that. You guys watch that. If you had time, you got some time to kill after Infinity War, you should watch Ready Player One. Because it was funny. And it had so many references.
Yay. Let's see. Oh my gosh, Joy. You want to hear something great?
Yeah.
For the first time in a really long time.
Here's me, Ronnie.
Wait a minute. His real name or character name. For the first time in a really long time, guess what we did, Joy?
What did we do?
We went over all of our talking points.
Oh my god, we got straight to the point.
We haven't done that in like a couple of years.
Word.
Rodney is saying
Wade Watts. Yes. What's his real name now? Now I'm curious. I can look him up and stalk him in his weirdness because he just looked funny to me. Wade Watts.
And I have a super duper. Oh, wait a second. I'm just going to like double check before I say something that is not true.
Yeah.
Guess what? It has been 2 weeks since I removed my Facebook off the interwebs to the day. I got a text message. He said, Ty Sheridan.
Let me look up his goofy looking self. Oh, just give me a minute. Ty Tye. I feel bad because I don't want karma to come to me because what if I become an actor actor and then people are like, that black girl looks funny. He was a 96. He's a 96er.
So yes.
He looks funny.
96. Oh, that's so young. My Facebook account will be deleted on Wednesday, May 2nd, 2018, it says.
Mañana.
Right? So I am confirming deletion.
Hey.
Permanently deleted. All right. So that's going to be deleted.
Dang.
Yay. Which 2 weeks, really. I just think that it's kind of, and also I kind of feel like they should have just done it right now because technically it's that day. But maybe they're going to make me wait. Or maybe they do it like at the end of the day just in case people are like, I didn't mean it. I just think it's, I don't know, part of me kind of hates Facebook. But like, I don't have like a big issue with Facebook. I think my problem is the fact that you can create an account in a second, and yet they keep all of your personal information for 2 weeks after you're like, no, I'm done.
Yeah, Facebook on some shady business here.
Right? That's like weird. And they did all that like data mining on like Android phones.
Mm-hmm.
Ronnie just said, R.I.P. Facebook.
Basically, I mean, I've heard a lot of people be like, we should just go back to MySpace. I'm down with that.
Yeah, except for it's like, isn't it owned by like Russians?
At this point, yeah, they definitely was it Facebook that reached out? No, you know what? It was Tumblr. Tumblr was like, hey, so I hate to mention this, but you maybe sort of liked or maybe reblogged a page that was compromised by Russian spies. So we're just gonna let you know which ones they were. I'm like, I don't remember any of these. Like, did I blog them back in 2014 or something? But yeah, so these people getting compromised by Russian spies is interesting.
Oh, I think it was WordPress.
Oh, WordPress?
Yeah, WordPress is like owned by like Russia.
Oh yeah, I have no idea. I like Russian people. I ain't got nothing against them. It's just I don't, no one likes the bad people of your group. So,
but it's great though, because like they have a whole bunch of like gay fan fiction that they own, which is funny because in their country that's like illegal. And then Rodney corrected me. He was like, Justin Timberlake bought MySpace, and now it's just used for music. That is true.
Oh, that's bogus.
Right? Well, I mean, that's what its intent truly was. That's what it was supposed to be for. Right? And all I have to say is, go Tom. I miss Tom. That picture.
Tom was a nice dude.
Okay.
Or he's just like,
Okay, here it is. Okay. All right. And I don't have any major things. Things coming up. Just normal life stuff. Just working a lot. Yeah. My room at the old folks home is currently going through construction, so we don't have like a place to like eat during our breaks. Like we don't have like a room, which kind of sucks. And we're like we're over here and then we're over there, so it's not super simple. But so that's what's going on in my life. How about you? Any like closing points?
Well, I just want to acknowledge that today is now the second day of the most perfect month of the entire year. It is May 2nd. I hope to continue to live in this perfect month with perfect weather. The weekend's pretty packed, and there's shows, and hopefully we go to breakfast and in the city, and we get to watch things. Side note, last weekend, I got to finally go to Ripley's Believe It or Not, thanks to it was a surprise trip. And if anyone's ever heard of it, you've seen it in Times Square and stuff, you pass by it, definitely go in. It's so cool. So I just hope to do more fun, touristy, fun things in New York City. And I think that's we're gonna see some shows and stuff. So yeah, stay tuned.
Yes. That is it for our nightcap. I'd like to super shout out all of our Rodneys, which include Rodney and Rick, and most likely Cupid. There's a third watcher, and I don't know who it is. And I know that after he got home, he was
gonna go to sleep,
or no, I think he was gonna watch. So if you're watching, super shout out. Thank you. I have my keys. Yes, and then follow Joy at Joy Infinity, at Yahoo, at YouTube, and on Twitter, and Yahoo. And then I am chock full of Moxie on YouTube and Twitter, even though I haven't been using it, but who knows? Maybe I'll do some stuff. I'd like to. So yeah, thank you so much, and have a good night. We love you all.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate you.
Oh, we do. You guys. That was the reason why I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta like do the show, because like we love you.
Oklahoma.
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 I totally want to watch Agretzky or whatever her name
is. Please watch
What's the name? Agretzky?
Agretzko. Because her name is Retzko.
Okay.
So Agretzko. Just watch it in English. Oh my god, it's so funny.
Oklahoma, we love you.
Oklahoma.
Oh wait! Oh my God! That's our old outro. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, I was like, this seems so familiar, but it doesn't sound exactly like what I'm used to.
I was like, that was our old theme. Oh my God.
I'm like, what?
I know, and I weirdly enough, I was like, as I like was doing that, I was like, that took a second. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry.
It's okay. It's nice to hear blast so fast.
I couldn't believe it. I was like, what? That's crazy. Great. Now I have to like look for the theme. Way to go, Ricky. Play a theme that we haven't used in like 3 years.
See,
here we go.
Going back from the past.
Here we go. There we go. Yeah.
Oklahoma, outside Ricky, Oklahoma, Nebraska.
Konnichiwa.
Oh yeah, and konnichiwa.
Kawaii.
Kawaii desu. Kawaii.
Space goes coast to coast.
Oh my God, yes.
Milk Chan show.
Milk Chan show. Super Milk Chan. And Facebook. And say it's gonna be May.
May. Thank you guys so much. We love you.
Bye.